Hello students, good evening. Today my video is for class 8 and it is in that lesson squares and square roots. Okay, today I am going to tell finding the square roots. Okay, so let's recall the squares. What are square numbers? 1 square. 1 square is 1 into 1, it's 1. 2 square is 2 into 2, it's 4. So 1 square is 1 into 1, it's 1. 2 square is 2 into 2, it's 4. 3 square is 3 into 3, it's 9. 4 square is 4 into 4, it's 16. Like that, you can do for all numbers, right? So, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, 100, 10 into 10 is 100. Like those numbers are called square numbers. Now, today in my video, I am going to teach you the square roots. Square root is the inverse of, finding the square root is the inverse operation of squaring. Okay, so what is finding the square root is the inverse operation. What does inverse operation means? See, what is the inverse of addition? Inverse operation of addition is subtraction. Inverse operation of multiplication is division. For subtraction it's addition and for division it's multiplication, like that. So like squares and square roots are inverse operation. What does it mean? See, 1 square I told you, no, or we'll take 2 square. 2 square is what? 2 into 2 it's 4. Inverse of, that means the square root of 4 is 2. That is called the inverse operation. Square of 2. 2 square is 2 into 2, it's 4. And square root of 4 is 2. So, you have the symbol square root like this. Square root of 4 is equal to 2. Actually, you have plus or minus 2. We'll take square root of 4 is positive 2 here. So, square root is the inverse operation of squaring. Inverse operation of squaring is square root. Okay, the inverse operation of squaring is your square root. So, whenever you recall, square root means it's the inverse operation of squaring. So, 2 square is 4 and square root of 4 is 2. Now, we have a certain, if it's small numbers, you can say directly, say 4 square is 16 or square root of 16 is 4 and 5 square is 25 and root 25 is 5. Square root of 100 is 10. When you have small numbers, we can say easily. What happens when you have bigger number? With bigger number, how will you find the square root? For bigger numbers, how will we have in your textbook for class 8, we have 3 methods to find the square root. First method is called the repeated subtraction. First method is the repeated subtraction. Okay, repeated subtraction is your first method, finding the square root. Second method you have prime factorization method. Okay, prime factorization method. And the third method is the most common method where you have to learn thoroughly. This is the division method. So, in my today's video, I will be dealing with the finding the square root in all the 3 ways of doing it. First is the repeated subtraction, second is the prime factorization, and third is the division method. I will be dealing with a few problems based on these different methods. Okay, children? So, let's go for the first method, the repeated subtraction method. Repeated subtraction means when you are given a number, you have to go on subtracting it with odd numbers. Okay, you know odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, like that. You have to go on subtracting the given number with the odd numbers and you have to do it till you get the 0. Okay, let's get started with. So, I am going to find the square root of 169. Let's take a number 169 by using the repeated subtraction method. Let's see how to find the square root of 169 with repeated subtraction method. So let me take the first, what is the first odd number? 1. 1 is the first odd number. So 169 I am going to subtract with 1. So what will I get? 168. Isn't it? Now I'll take this 168 and subtract this 168 with the next odd number. Which is the next odd number? 3. So 168 minus 3, I'll get it as 165. Now I'll take 165 and subtract it with the next odd number. Which is the next odd number? 5. Okay. So 165 minus 5 will give me 160. What is the next number? 160 I'll take and subtract with next odd number. Next odd number is 7. So 160 minus 7 will give me 153. Isn't it? Yes. So what is one? Next I'll take 153 and subtract with 9. What is 153 minus 9? It's 144, right? 144 I'll get. Now I'll take 144 and subtract with the next odd number. After 9, which is the odd number? It's 11. What's 11? If I subtract, I'll get here 133. Okay. Now I'll take 133 here and subtract with, after 11, what is the next odd number? It's 13. 133 minus 13. So what will I get here? 120. Now I'll take 120 and subtract with the next odd number. After 13, the next odd number is 15. So 120 minus 15, I'll get here 105. Isn't it? Yes, 105. Next, I'll take 105 and subtract with the next odd number. Which is the next odd number? It is 70. So what will I get here? So 15, 88. Isn't it? 88 plus 17 will give me 105. So what is next? 88 minus next odd number is 19. Right? So 19, if I subtract, I get 9. So 7 minus 69. So I'll take 69 and subtract with the next odd number. Next odd number is 19 and then 21. So what will I get here? 48. Right? Now 48 I'll take and subtract with the next odd number. What is the next odd number after 21? It's 23. So what will I get here? 5 and 25. Okay. Now I got 25 and subtract with the next odd number. Next odd number after 23 is 25. So 25 minus 25, I will arrive at the answer 0. Okay, I'll be going on doing, I'll take this number 169 and I'll be going on doing with the what's number, odd numbers, I'll be going on doing it. So, first odd number 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25 and I have arrived at the answer 0. Now, what is your work is see how many steps I have done to arrive at 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. At the 13th step I have arrived at the answer 0. So square root of 169 is 13. This is how you do it in the repeated subtraction method. But this is a time consuming method, isn't it? If you have very big numbers, you will be going on doing it. Okay. So it will be taking time. So you can, if it is asked in the exam, do it with a repeated subtraction method. You have to do it in this method. So you have to go on subtracting with the odd numbers and get the answer. So we'll go for the next method. The next method is prime factorization method. Okay. Prime factorization method. The next method we have is prime factorization method. What is the meaning of prime factorization? Prime factorization means you have to divide the given number by prime numbers. Prime numbers 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Like that prime numbers. You will be going on factorizing the given number and then find out its square root. Okay. So, here we will use only prime numbers. You can start with any prime number, but easy convenience, you always start with the lowest prime number. If it is start with 2, if it is divisible by 2, we'll go on. If it is not divisible, go for 3, go for 5, like that you can do it. That will be easy for you. Okay, let's get started with the exercise question given in the textbook. It's exercise question. We'll do find the prime factorization method, and you have a question is 1764. We'll do a number. Find the square root of the following by prime factorization method, and it is fourth question. I'm doing the third sum. Okay, 1764. We are going to find the square root of 1764 using prime factorization method. Okay, for this what you do is you write it do the L division. This is called L division. So take this 1764 and divide it with 2. Okay, this divide it with 2. So take this 17 and divide it with 2. 2 8s are 16. Carry over 1 here. Again 16. 2 8s are 16. Then 4 divided by 2 is 2. Some children might find difficult to do it directly. If you have difficulty, you do it in the ordinary way and write the quotient here. Okay, but you have to practice this method since you'll get it by practice. Okay, children. Now take this and divide it with 2 again. Now 8 divided by 2 is 4. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 441. Now see whether this number is divisible by 2. In my divisibility, I told you that if a number is divisible by 2, the ones digit should be an even number or 0. Here, the last unit's place is 1. So, it is not divisible by 2. So, what will you do? You will go check for divisibility by 3. How do you check whether this number is divisible by 3? Add the individual digits. 4 plus 4, 8 plus 1, 9. Yes, so it's divisible by 3. So, check it. 3. 3 ones are 3, remainder 1, 3 fours are 12, take it to here, 21, 3 sevens are. Again divide it with, check whether it's divisible, 8 plus 4, 12, yes, it's divisible by 3. So what will you get here, 3 fours are 12, 27, 3 nines, 49. Now 49 is not divisible by 2, not divisible by 3, next prime number is 3, it's not divisible by 3, next prime number is 5, 49 is not divisible by 5. So go for the next prime number. Which is the next prime number? It is 7. Okay. So what is 49 divided by 7? 7. Again write it 7. 7 is divisible by 7 and write it as 1. Okay. You have to go on doing like this till you get 1. Now 1764, you write all its prime factors first. So what are its factors? 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 7 into 7. Now we have to find out the square root. So what is the square root of 1764? For this, you pair this 2 2's, pair this 3 3's and pair this. From these 2 2's, you take 1 2 here. From these 2 3's, you take 1 3. And from 2 7's, you take 1 7. Okay. So 2 3's are 6. 6 7's are 42. So your square root of 1764 is 42. Hope this type of finding the square root using prime factorization is easy for you. Only thing is you have to go on doing it L division. Start with the prime number 2, 3, 4 like that. 2, 3, 5, 7 prime numbers you divide, and after dividing do it till you get 1 and write all its factors, prime factors. Group it. Group it means 2. 2 numbers you pair it, and then from this 2 take 1, 2, 3 and 7 and finally you get the answer. Okay, prime factorization. I'll do one more sum for you. Okay, children, let's go. Let's do number 9216. 9216. 9216. 9216. Now, last digit, one's digit is 6. So, it is divisible by 2. So, take 2. 2. 9 divided by 2 4s are 8. Then 2 6 are 12. Now what children do is take this 1 and divide by 2. It's not divisible. So you have to write here 0. Because children, what they'll do, 16 divided by 2 is right, and they write 468. Normally children do like this. So please be careful. 2 4s are 8. 2 6 are 12. 1 is not divisible by 2. So write 0 and then 8. Okay. Now this is with 2. 2 2s are 4. 2 3s are 6. 0, write 0, then 4, 2304. Again, this is divisible by 2 because the ones digit is 4. 2 1s are 2, 2 1s are 2, take it 2 5s are 10, again 2. Again, divide it with 2, 2 5s are 10, 2 7s are 14, 2 6 are 12. Again, divide it with 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 8s are 16, 2 8s are 16. Okay. Again divided with 2, 144. So I'll continue here. 144. Again divided with 2, it's 72. Again divided with 2, 2, 36. Again divided with 2, it's 18. Again with 2, it's 9. It's 3, it's 3, 3 and 1. This much bit you will get. Okay. So what you do is, you pair, I'll directly do it. This 2, make it one pair. This 2 twos, one pair. This 2 twos, one pair. This 2, one pair. This 2, you pair it and you pair it. From this 2, take, so I directly write what is 9216 square root. I am not writing the full, I'll just write only the square root. So from 2 twos, you will get 1, 2. From this 2 twos, you will get 1, 2. From this 2 twos, you will get 1, 2. From this 2, 2. Again 2 and 1, 3. Okay. So multiply all these things. 2 twos are 4, 4 twos are 8, 8 twos are 16, 16 twos are 32, 32 into 3. Don't make mistakes, okay? Correctly you have to multiply. 2 twos are 4, 4 twos are 8, 8 twos are 16, 16 twos are 32, 32 into 3 is 96. So square root of 9260 is equal to 96. Hope this prime factorization method is clear for you. Practice all the questions. Once you get practice, it will be easy for you. Next, we will go for the division method. The next method is finding the square root using division method. Okay, children. So, let's get started. The number is 2304. So, what you have to do is, you are going to divide this like this type. For this first, what you have to do is, you have to group the digits. So pair it, start from the ones place. So ones place it's 4 and tens place is 0. You have to pair these two numbers. 0, 4 is one pair and 3, 2. That is another pair. You have to pair. This is the first job. What you have to do is pairing the digits. Start from the ones place and take two digits and pair it. So 0, 4 and 2, 3. Now take this 23. Now you have to multiply two numbers in such a way that the same number, say for example 2 twos are 4, 3 threes are 9, 4 fours are 16. Like that you have to get the two numbers, square numbers, such that it is nearest to 23. So get started like that. 2 twos are 4, 3 threes are 9, 4 fours are 16, 5 fives are 25. 25 is more than 23. So you cannot take that. So take 4 fours are. 4 fours are 16 is nearest to 23. So what you do is write 4 here and also write 4 here. This is the second job what you have to do. After pairing, take this first digit, two digits you have to take and say a square number nearest to that. So 4 fours are 16. So write that 16 here. Now subtract. As how you do in division, this repeated subtraction, you have to subtract for this. So what is 23 minus 16? It's 7. Now what is your next step is, bring down these two digits together. Since you have paired it, you should not take one digit as you do in normal division. You have to bring both the digits together. So 0, 4, bring it together. So the number now becomes 704. Now your next step is, take this 4, whatever number is the quotient here, always multiply it with 2. Okay, so take the quotient and multiply it with 2. So what is 4 into 2? 4 twos are 8. That 8 you should write it here. Okay, now your next step is, see the last digit here, or ones place is 4. So the last digit is 4. So there are two possibilities to get the last digit as 4. 2 twos are 4 or 8 eights are 64. So what I do is, if I write 2 here and the quotient also 2 here. Now 82 into 2 I have to multiply and check whether it's getting 704. 82 into 2 will never become 704. It is 164. So 82 into 2, it's not possible. So what will be the next possibility? Next possibility is 8. 88 into 8. 88 into 8, I'll get it as 704. So what I have to do is write 8 here and write 8 here. So that will be 704 and my remainder is 0. So I have to do the steps till I get the remainder 0. So what is the square root of 2304 square root is 48. Hope it is clear for you. Let me recall it once again. So once you get the number, what you have to do is, you have to pair it and place a bar over the pair. That is 04, you have placed a bar over 04. 23, you place a bar over 23. First job is pairing and bar. You have to place a bar. Okay. Second thing is, what is your second step is, after pairing, you take the first number to first pair and see which is the maximum, that is possible square number, which is less than or equal to that pair. So 23, then possible square number is 4 fours are 16. So 4 fours are 16. After that, what you have to do is, you have to subtract. You will subtract and you will get 7. And what is the next step? You have to bring down the next pair. Together you have to bring down the 2 digits. After that, you have to take the first digit. What is the quotient here? First quotient you got 4 fours are 16. That is, you have to double it. That is 4 into 2. You have to double it. So 4 into 2, 8. That 8 you have to write it in the this side. Okay, 8. Then see the last digit here. Okay, the one's digit is 4. So you have to see what are the possible numbers to get the number 4. So the two possibilities are there. 2 2s are 4 or 8 8s are 64. Two possibilities. So you can try both. 82 into 2 was not the answer. So you tried with 88 into 8 and you arrived at the answer 704. So you write it here. So what is the square root of 2304 is 48. By practice it will be easy for you. Let me show you one more example. Okay children, let's do one more question in your exercise. It is 4489. 4489. 4489. 4489. So what is the first type I said? First your work is, first job is pairing. Place a bar over, start from the ones place and place a bar over 2 digits and then place a bar over 2 digits. Now take the 44. So what is your next step? You have to find the square number which is less than 44 or equal to 44. So what is the possibility? 5 5s are 25, 6 6 are 36, 7 7s are 49. 49 is more than 44. So what is the possibility? 6 6 are 36. So you will write 6 here and 6 here. 6 6 are 36 is possibility to the nearest to 44. So 6 6 are 36. You write 36 here and you subtract it. Okay. So what will you get here? 14 minus 6 is 8. Now what is your next step? I told you have to bring both the digits together down. So 89 you bring it down. So it becomes 889. What is the next step? You have to double the 6. After you bring down the digit, double the 6. 6 2s are 12. So you have to write it here 12. Now what you have to take? Take the last digit 9. 9, what is the possibility? 3 3s are 9. Or what is the square number? If you multiply two numbers, how do you get 9? 3 3s are 9 or 7 7s are 49. There are two possibilities. Okay. So what you do is, first take 3 and check into 3. So 123 into 3. So what will you get here? 123 into 3. 3 3s are 9, 3 2 6. No, it's not possible. You won't get the answer. So what? That possibility is not correct. So what is the next possibility? 7. So write here 7 and write here also 7. And write and check what is 127 into 7. So what is 127 into 7? 7 7s are 49, 7 2s are 14, 14 plus 2 18, 18, 7 889. You got the answer 889. So what is that? 127 into 7 will give you 889 and you arrive at the remainder 0. So what do you get here? Square root of 4489 is 67. Hope this division method is easy for you, provided you have to recall only a few steps. Placing a bar, then finding out the square number, then bringing out the digit, then doubling it, then what you have to do is you have to find out which is the possible number to get the ones place. Once you practice all the questions, it will be easy for you. Hope today's portion, finding the square roots and all the three methods, is quite has become simple for you children. That is, the first method was repeated subtraction method, and the second method was prime factorization, and now we have done the division method. Division method, normally children make mistakes. That is, can be made it easy once you go on practicing it again and again. So please do follow my channel. If you like it, please click the like button. Share it with other children. Let all the children get benefited from these videos like this. And please subscribe my channel and pass it to the others. Thank you for watching it. Thank you children.